was in an automobile accident, possible spinal injury, definite head trauma, low BP, 100 over 70.
And was he the driver?
No, I think you should go with the nurse.
You
should go with the nurse,
me.
okay?
They'll take good care of him. Come with me. Come. Let's sit down over here.
Let's get the monitor.
The line. Okay, how's it looking? Can you practice down there?
Fully set up his
Laryngoscope, tube.
Another pair of gloves.
For radiology and set up a CT, please.
Radiology called for CT scan.
And portable chest X-ray in classroom 1, please.
Radiology. Patient's
Let's get
name.
a 14 gauge.
It's fairly soft. His pressure's down. Let's get another blood pressure.
Okay, getting the blood pressure.
So let's lavage his belly while we're getting the teeth fine.
Okay.
Pasco's still 3. His wife says his name is
May swap in the cancer.
Center for the line. The other IVs are using wide open.
The X-ray's here.
Okay, let's get a cross table lateral, please. Okay.
Did you get any decks?
Although in critical condition, the patient has an excellent chance of survival. The trauma team in the emergency room alerted the radiology department, and the computerized system in radiology will allow the procedures to be done quickly and efficiently.
This is a young guy in his 30s who's had a pretty serious car accident. Now, he's got serious lacerations on the left, and I suspect a hematoma.
Well, you're right. There is an epidural hematoma here on the left side.
Well, is there a shift?
Yes, shift over towards the right due to the hematoma.
I'll have to evacuate right away.
I think that's a good idea. Let's get him to the OR.
His condition is stable at the moment. In order to find out what was going on, we did a CT scan. Now, the scan showed some bleeding into the lining that's pressing on the brain, but we have every reason to believe that he'll come through this fine if we can operate and drain it right away.
A century ago, this would have been the scene at the hospital of the University of Pennsylvania. And this antiquated equipment launched a new field, radiology, which revolutionized diagnostic medicine. Now the increasing demand for radiology services is surpassing the ability of medical institutions to meet these needs using traditional management approaches and methods. In 1977, at the hospital of the University of Pennsylvania, the radiology department installed a computer system to handle such problems as inaccurate patient information, lost radiographs, delayed reports, long waiting times, and billing losses. Because of the success at Penn and several other institutions, a consortium of hospitals has designed a new system based on the individualized needs of community, small private, and large teaching hospitals. The consortium selected Digital Equipment Corporation to provide the hardware and software. For Digital and the consortium, this joint developmental effort provided a unique opportunity to produce a state-of-the-art radiology system. One major problem this system addresses is the increase in patient load. For example, this young man came to some radiology department in some hospital in some country.
Hello, I'm David Jones. I have an appointment for chest X-ray. I have a bit of a cough.
Please take a seat in the waiting area.
Thank you very much.
We'll be with you shortly.
Right, how long is this going to be? I got to call my home.
Radiology.
Computerization will enable a modern radiology department to operate more quickly and efficiently. With computerized scheduling, all appointments are arranged by telephone. Old records may be accessed by name, medical record number, or phonetic search. If other hospital registration systems exist, the patient's records are available to the radiology system. Clinical history is also entered. Using sophisticated scheduling algorithms, the computer provides the appropriate room and time. Redundant exams are automatically eliminated. Different rules for each room determine what types of patients may be examined during different hours each day. After scheduling, a flashcard, exam card, and dispatch notice, full notice, and for new patients, a master folder identification label. The film librarian uses the pull notice to locate any previous films. These will be available for comparison with new examinations. For future scheduling, the flashcard, exam card, and film pull notice will print the evening before the scheduled date. When the patient arrives, the films are ready and the visit will be automatically monitored to prevent unnecessary delay. A much more efficient method of filing radiographs is achieved with the new computer system. But in some file room, in some radiology department, in some country, sits this poor, unfortunate soul.
Come on, dear. Come on. Come on. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, I love you guys. Oh, I love you guys. Oh.
In this file room, that nightmarish scene would never occur. The file room operates with the aid of the computer module that tracks the master file folders. This is done with the use of barcode reading light pens located throughout the department. Whenever a folder is moved, it is scanned with the light pen. This one simple step informs the system of new locations. Doctors may review the films in the department's interpretation area or sign them out. To keep track of films that are borrowed and returned, a loan label is scanned. After the exam, radiographers use mark sense cards to record such information as the size and number of films used, the number and reasons for repeat films, and the reason for patient delays. Once the film has been checked for quality control, the label on the exam card will be scanned, which will inform the system of completion. This action automatically initiates the billing process. The information from the mark sense cards is matched with information from other system modules to produce a series of management reports. Log lists are produced daily with detailed exam information and such data as exams completed but not reported and reported but not signed. This information is not easily available in any other way. The process of generating reports is also made easier and more efficient by the new computer system. The radiologist can directly enter his interpretation from a prepared booklet of his own set of normal or near normal reports. When he scans the label on the appropriate report and the label on the patient's exam card, the report is automatically created. For other reports, like the CT scan on our head trauma patient, the radiologist uses dictation.
Epidural hemorrhage in the left parietal.
The transcriptionist enters the report using word processing features, which speeds the report and eliminates the difficulties of correcting multi-part forms. For either type of report, a copy is produced on a low-speed printer in the transcription area. An interface is available to display and distribute reports to other areas of the hospital. Referring physicians can obtain exam status or review reports at computer terminals. To prevent unauthorized access, personal identification numbers must be used. The doctor can also find the location of the multi-viewer panels on which active cases are mounted. This information was entered into the system by the film librarian with the use of light pens. In this way, the doctor can review his films and reports before making morning rounds.
You ready to go home?
Yeah, get me out of here.
For teaching purposes, all interesting cases are recorded on mark sense cards. The use of the American College of Radiology Diagnostic Index allows for easy retrieval. This new computer system, designed by the original members of the consortium, formed a new relationship between sophisticated users and industry. Computerized radiology management systems will result in improved patient care in hospitals throughout the country and will provide an example for high-quality medical care around the world.